Hi everybody. So February was a pretty rough month. Yay, seasonal depression. Even though February is the month that my orchiectomy anniversary falls on, which is a really positive thing, it's also got some things that are tied to not so positive things. A thing that I've never mentioned on this channel is that I do not have really a relationship with my dad anymore. Um, I haven't really ever gone into too much with like my family relationships, but that is a thing that got affected very, very negatively when I came out. Leading up to my surgery 2 years ago, I ended up getting contacted by my dad, and it had been a year since I actually heard from him. So it was like weird to actually hear from him anyway, but it wasn't a positive thing. He ended up finding out that I was going to have the surgery and decided to just freak out on me. It caused a bunch of chaos in my direct family. It just was a really, really bad time for all that, and it all went down literally the night before I was supposed to go and have my surgery as well. The conversation I had with him didn't really last very long, and it very, very quickly devolved into him just telling me that he was going to disown me if I got the surgery. The thing that with that was really weird and interesting is just I kind of already felt he had disowned me long before that, non-verbally, because we didn't talk for like an entire year. And anytime I had tried to bring up things before that, including trans stuff or anything, he would just change the subject. And so I just felt like it had already happened. That is a thing that I struggle with in February anyway, is because around that time is just brings up a lot of things from the past, including my relationship with my dad, which no longer exists and has a lot to do with abandonment long before I was ever able to come out as trans. So that's just some nasty stuff that February likes to bring with it every year, and how it ties into my transition now. I did feel like I would mention a nightmare scenario, at least for me, that I had to go through February and a little bit of January. For a little while, I had to go back onto tablets due to my insurance not wanting to cover my meds. With my hormone levels, I've just kind of struggled with tablets in the past, and so I was able to switch to patches over a year ago, which ended up being way, way better. Not being able to have those was not great. I didn't realize just how big of a difference the patches were versus the tablets, but the tablets just were not doing it. Going back to that after over a year of patches was just horrible. Most of the issues was due to, I think, consistency, because patches are just a lot more consistent of a delivery method, and tablets for me have not proven to do that in the past very well. Between that and just trying to remember to take them all the time, it was just not a good situation. It even really threw the effectiveness of the tablets in general into question because of how much my mood was affected and just some other physical things that happened, like hot flashes and stuff like that. So after a month and a half of fighting with insurance, I was finally able to get them to cover my meds. I probably drove the person that I was in contact with absolutely crazy. For a while there, I was contacting them almost every other day, but I am really glad that I kept up with it because I was already not feeling great, and then having to go through that on top of it just made everything that much more difficult. That said, I did do some positive things over the last month. I was able to finally release my solo EP, which was awesome. I actually released the EP on that anniversary date, so I just kind of felt like doubling up and, having even more good things to reflect on, and so I did that. I wait way too long between making these videos. And then I end up with a situation in which I finally go to record one, and I'm like back to square one on messing up everything every 2 seconds and feeling like I'm not able to say what I want to say. But I have a lot of things I want to say, so I'm doing the videos. And I don't understand it either because I stream all the time. I'm on camera constantly, but I think it's just the fact that I have something else going on that is distracting me, and I'm not so focused on just what I'm saying. I'm able to like be playing a game or chatting with people, so I'm not really thinking about it, and then I'm able to just, actually communicate like a person. Anyway, maybe I need more of these moments where I just ramble, because that's more fun anyway. On to a little bit more of update stuff. I'm pretty hesitant to even talk about this because it's just not really gone great over 2020 especially. I did manage to get a consultation for bottom surgery set up with a different place, and it's supposed to happen the first week of April, but that's also, already been pushed off a week, so I've been both excited and also struggling a bit because already having a delay like that, even if it's just a week, my brain is just automatically jumping to like, okay, the next thing that's going to happen is it's canceled. But I'm really trying to not go there, and it's been a few days now since it actually got rescheduled, so I'm feeling better about it again, at least. And I'm just trying to reassure myself that like it's not going to happen that way. And I mean, this is a whole different place, so like, why should it be the same scenario, brain? Like, just, it's fine. I did have a lot of issues when the last consultation got canceled completely, because for one, I was holding out that the place that I originally was going to try to go was going to be able to get things going and, contact me, and we'd be able to continue with that. But the longer that didn't happen, the more I started thinking like I need to try and reach out somewhere else. Between that and then learning that a friend of mine was able to have success in going elsewhere and setting up a consultation, I realized that it was time to try again. A bunch of it is still kind of up in the air. It's only a consultation at this point, so I don't know how much more it's going to progress, but I will plan to give some updates about that later if things go well with it. So thankfully, it seems that some good things are starting to happen in various aspects of life. I've been having more things to look forward to, which has been helping a ton, and it's been getting nicer out, so that's been a very, very good thing. Been able to actually open the windows and stuff again and not just freeze. I do want to make some more videos about some questions that I've gotten from past video comments. A lot of them involving orchiectomy stuff, and I have answered them in those comment sections, but I also feel like it's worth making a video because some of them have been repeat questions, and I just think it's been some good topics. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask, because I will be planning to make question and answer videos pretty soon, and I would love to have some more content to put into them. Finally, there's been some updates with streaming, which has been going pretty good. The Minecraft server that I am involved with is going well. We have actually gotten more content creators on board, and we started a new world, so we are calling that Season 3, and it's been going really awesome. It's really fun to be able to be part of a server with a bunch of other people that are just as equally into it as I am. We have all sorts of really fun projects going on, and it's only been going for like a couple weeks, but we've already progressed so much on it, and it's just a ton of fun. So if you have any interest in checking that out, I've been streaming pretty consistently on Mondays and Tuesdays around 7 Central Time, and I'm intending to keep doing that. So if you're into gaming or not, or you just want to come hang out and even just chat with me about anything, including trans stuff, LGBT stuff, I would definitely welcome that. It would be a fun time to just hang out and chat with people. So thank you so much for checking out this video, and until next time, goodbye!